Hey everyone, it's Steph. I'm here with my special guest, RJ.
Hello. I have a personal channel, The Not Adam, and then I'm also one half of a gay couple daily vlog called Chef 689. And we also have an official website, notadamandsteve.com, where we do advice and reviews and all that fun stuff.
A big question I get is always the coming out question, but yes. Coming out is different for everyone. I came out when I was in high school, so I can only give that perspective. But you came out at a later time.
I did. I was 21 actually when I came out. I was in college and I was already dating my now fiance Will. I had been dating him for about 9 months before I came out. So I wouldn't recommend waiting until you're in a relationship to come out. I would recommend definitely trying to have it be a solo experience, something that you do for yourself. Everybody's journey is different. Everybody's journey is different. I am bisexual. So it was a little bit more challenging for me to kind of come to terms with it, especially growing up in the church, because the church always teaches that you can choose whether or not to act on them. So being bisexual, it was just kind of like, well, yeah, I can sort of choose to go for girls, even though I also have an attraction towards men. So it just took a while. And also when I finally kind of came to terms with it too, there was this whole thing of like, well, I see myself with a woman that I did at the time. So it was just like, what's the point in telling people I'm bisexual so that they'll do nothing but question my relationship down the road. So it wasn't until I started dating the guy and then was like, this is getting really, really serious and I actually really am falling for him. I should probably come clean to people. It really wasn't until like I started doing YouTube that I really got into like coming out as bisexual and explaining it to people, just because there are a lot of misconceptions about it up there. And I really feel like you never really finish coming out. Anytime you meet someone new, it's just like, can they tell? Do they know? Should I tell them?
That is absolutely true. That is so true, and I feel like a lot of people forget that. Also, the fact that you are out as a bisexual guy, there is a huge lack of representation.
Explaining to people the difference between sexual orientation and sexual conduct is a bit of a pain sometimes, just because it's like, look, you can be attracted to whatever you want, but that doesn't necessarily always line up with what you actually do sexually. So
there unfortunately is a big stigma in regards to those who identify as bisexual, pansexual, queer, because we live in a world where everyone wants
binaries.
Exactly.
They want things to be black and white. They want it to be, because binaries are easy to understand. First learn whenever you're like little, they say, oh, this is big, this is small. It's only when you get older and your understanding of the world deepens that you realize that no, there's so many in-betweens. So, which
is why YouTube and the LGBTQ plus community in general is just so lucky to have people like you who are out there and letting the world know.
Time will tell about that. The best teacher that can is to just like interacting with people in a very normal, everyday way and letting them see that not only is this a real thing, but it also just has no bearing on your ability to just form a relationship with a person.
From your experience with coming out in your 20s and as bisexual, do you think that it is different from coming out as either strictly gay or lesbian at a younger age? And what advice would you give someone who is going through the same process as you, as either identifying as bisexual or coming to this realization where they want to come out within the same age range?
I don't know. I feel like everybody's experience is different. Everybody's orientation is a little bit different. Everybody's situation is a little bit different. So as far as any advice goes, no matter, first of all, I'd say it's never too late. To the minute that it's never too late to come out and live your life the way you want to is the minute you're dead. That's when it's too late. As far as whatever identity you choose for yourself, that is your choice. That is not for anyone else to assign to you. And
you're always allowed to give yourself a new identity if you discover something new about yourself. And
that's fine. It is not other people's job to police your sexual identity.
Well, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Be sure to subscribe to RJ's channel as well as his and Will's channel.
Be sure to subscribe to this channel if you're not already, and make sure you click that like button and make sure you leave her a little comment below on this video too.
Thank you.
Yes.
Have a fantastic day. I love you all, and stay beautiful. Bye.